answer your questions, I think. You have a resume that was submitted. I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay. Okay. Chris?
Okay, well, I'm gonna start out with a general question. What would you change in the village and what would you keep the same?
Maybe speak of keeping the same first, because I got to think what might need to be changed. I think that I would attempt to. I would like to see it kept the same as the personality of the community of the village. I think there's a certain feeling that the village has that certainly shouldn't be messed with in any way. You know, that being said, there's always improvements that can be made, but I would not want to see any significant changes to the personality of the village, I think. Change-wise, what I would probably think in terms of change is what I could bring to the village board. My resume shows I have a great deal of experience in municipal government, both from the staff side, and I've also worked as a contractor and an engineer. And that would be the change that I think that I could bring to the village board.
Are there any issues that you see there?
Well, I think there's a long-standing issue. There was just a brief mention of some flooding issues that I think, and I have a fair amount of experience in flooding issues with FEMA and so forth, that I think a little more attention could be paid to some of the flooding issues that have shown themselves in the village over the years. I think a little more attention to it, somebody needs to really push the issue to, get the village enrolled in FEMA, floodplain, get the floodplain mapping and those sorts of things, so that all the residents of the community can be protected with insurance.
Hey, we are in an economic crunch, as everybody knows. Is there anything that you can brainstorm off the top of your head where you would like to see the village save money? Something we could do differently, just that we could save money as a board?
On the face of it, I can't think of any specific things or actions that can be taken that could necessarily save money. Obviously, people should always be careful and aware of how they're spending money and how they're spending their time. Make sure that there isn't any waste, duplication, or those sorts of things. I'm not aware of any duplications of effort, but again, not being a member of the board, I certainly have not spent any time, watching people make sure that they're being efficient over time aware, those kind of things. Those are the kind of things that can be done, just to be sure that there isn't any. At this point, you'd be looking for waste, and I guess it's, in order to accomplish that, you just have to, someone would have to take the time to watch, and look and see if there is any waste. I'm not aware of any. I can't think of anything, off the top of my head that where money could be saved. One of the other things that a municipality can do is find alternate revenues as well. Chase grants, chase politicians for set-asides, those kind of things where they might be available. That's another. If you can't find a way to cut, then you better find a way to supplement revenue. And there are those things out there, I'm sure. I've done a